The Erebonian Empire. Oh, straight off the bat they just off. Fuck, very nice. Former Noble Alliance base. You know. The fuck, these guys are just like shooting, murdering people, what the fuck? Okay. Jaegers, I guess. Purple Jaegers.
Oh, I surrender. Just please.
How foolish.
Left wing, block B intercepted. Now moving to our next area of attack.
Okay.
Dead soldiers of a dead land, you have proven your pride. The pages are laid bare. It is up to us to pen their contents. Numerous foes approach. Though they aren't who we foresaw, their skills are still worthy of note. Now, we shall see if they are worthy of our final experiment as well.
Yes, my lord.
In the name of the Stahlritter, we shall vanquish these foes.
She looks mean. Hey, we know
We'll
you.
learn what it means to fight us.
Isn't
And
the
to
first
come
two.
face to face with the strongest in Ouroboros.
Oh, it looks like it's the same as the others. All the ones before started with like a intro climax, and then select you where the game actually starts.
Look at that!
It's a white ion.
That's the successor of the Type Alpha that wiped out Guerrilla Fortress.
As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's functional at the moment.
I say we break it down piece by
So we've got
piece.
some new characters here.
We can waste it before our
Except for
precious
the White
little
Rabbit.
Ashen Chevalier even has to lift a finger.
What about...
Have you forgotten our role as the second team?
We know her
So
from
what?
the
If he's got
second
everyone's
game
attention
now.
already, we might as well. We've got an ace up our sleeve. Now's our chance to finally get a leg up on that Glory Hound.
Glory Hound? He probably put a lot of thought into this, you know.
Oh yes, he
But
did.
it is true, he's always rushing off on his own to save the day. Ah, damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, it really pisses me off!
I do agree to some extent.
I think he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
That's just what a real man is like. He tries to be strict, but melts into being oh so sweet. He'll spend hours caring for you before sparing a second for himself. Someone as dashing yet kind as him would make any girl's heart flutter.
What? Speak for yourself!
A player as clueless as him is the worst kind.
Yes. Very well put.
Harsh words, but he does bring it on himself.
Again?
They sure like to be flashy.
The intervals are getting shorter.
The battle must be reaching its climax.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Class 7, let's move out!
Okay, so that's controls. Basic controls. Every game from the previous ones included these, so you can know exactly what to do and what to press. I think I can remember most of this. If not, I'll just go back into the controllers. Yeah. Okay, so that's now how you access your save menu and summaries and system and stuff. Okay. Well, that's one way to start off the intro into the third game. Welcome back. Another video with me. Welcome to the Fallen Army. We shall see where this one leads. I know there is a... I don't know if it's gonna work, but I know there was a button that you could press to make it like, wait, I know one of these is to run. Oh fuck, now I just wasted that thing. Okay, so that's to run. Let's attack. Let's see, it's got auto collect this time. Previous games you had to actually pick up the item physically.
Now, brace yourself.
Okay, they've just changed the battle system a little bit. Okay, so we still got our crafts, got our arts over there, got our basic attack. So let's see, this one is shocks enemies with electric discharge. So you can get impede and faint. Okay, so give that. Okay, so that's the area where it's going to go around. Okay, same type of system still. Okay, now it's broken.
Let's go.
He's got rain slash. Give that a go. Okay, need both of them. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's got the burst system and assist. That's cool.
I'm going.
That's actually pretty decent. I do see there's a new thing that we didn't have in the previous one. And that looks like the order system. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. Different abilities. Strike crazy. Okay, so that's going to give us extra 50% critical, 80% EP cost, and restores 20% EP as well as odds up. Restores 10% HP and EP, 70% delay, which will definitely help, and break damage of plus 300%. That will definitely help in our favor. Well, let's see what this one does. Wow.
My turn.
Yeah, we can do standard attacks since he has been disabled, but
now let's continue onward.
Laka. Okay, yeah, this is definitely like a prologue into the game, because you wouldn't really start at level 35. I'm not too sure with this one. I know the first one you started low level, like level 1 or 2, and then you worked your way up. Second game you started like whatever level you pulled over, depending. I think I leveled over from 50. So everything else seems to be the same. I just wish I knew where the options were. Okay, there's options. Settings. I don't think we're going to need any controller options actually here. Display settings. No. Okay, so well, we don't have controller options. We'll have to find it and figure out which button it is. So that's cool. Whoa! They didn't get us from back attack, right? Oh wow.
Sure.
Pretty person actually.
It's my turn.
Probably you start out strong like this, and then when you get into it, it's like, what the hell just went down?
Azure wings, shoot!
That is cool.
Let's continue.
Look at the links. So each game they've actually started improving it as they went along. Okay, here's a big boy.
I'll show no mercy.
Yeah, rain slash, and this seems to break most of them.
Sure.
Rumbling should hit all 3, but I need to be careful if I waste too much of the abilities.
It's my turn.
At least she's up in range. Okay, so
Very well.
technically now we still have it in range. It hasn't been able to attack us just yet.
Let's keep moving.
Nice. Yeah. Now let's keep on going. Let's see what else is waiting down here for us. Smoke grenade. Some more little pots we can break. Okay, so this is pretty much the same as the other one. The rest heals you up. Sometimes other options will appear, like upgrades and shop. So I think that's only going to be like when you actually get into the full game. There's this like prologue of it. So, let's have a look, see. Oh shit. What are these acronyms or something I remember?
They're huge.
Edge machines employed by the Stahlritter.
One thing after another. What kind of circus is this?
An extravagant one with a high price for admission.
Okay, now I gotta be careful.
Class 7, our goal is to eliminate these targets.
Fire up those combat links. We got work to do.
Yeah.
There's like a whole new class of characters. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna use our new orders. I think Sledgehammer might be safe because we need to break them. That's good. Okay, let's see. Surfing should hit both. Okay, we've broken the one. Okay, we can do a rush. I think we did break the other one now. But since we've broken them, we can attack normally. We can build up the meter.
Keep it up. Here I go.
There we go. Build up the meter again. They got still got a long way before they even get a chance to attack. We might as well just save up our points.
It's mine.
Oh, go on down.
Very well. It's down.
It's mine.
Okay, second one down.
Yeah, we did it.
Indeed. Good work.
Indeed, you did. Yeah, well, we took out those two.
Crap.
They can self-destruct.
Stand back. Clem Soleus.
Oh yeah, there it is. Black Rabbit herself.
Thanks. That was a close one.
Thanks, Allie. And Sammy, too.
You're
She's
welcome.
calling her Sam.
However, the name's Sammy.
I was hoping we would have a minute to ourselves.
Nah, we're too popular.
So you sensed us coming.
The Stallritter.
The Stout and the Sharp.
Hello. We meet
So then you
again,
and I?
children of Class 7. I didn't think you'd make it all this way on your own.
Do you intend to overcome certain death without the Ashen Chevalier?
Cute. Now cut the shit.
We know how much stronger than us you are, but we refuse to stand by as you do your bidding.
Yeah, so what's that?
I respect that.
Yeah.
I will give you
Albert.
my utmost in battle.
Bow.
You'll do as a delectable appetizer before the main course.
We will. Oh yeah, they come.
Now,
And now we gotta be
show me
careful.
your strength.
Some boss battles
Can
are pretty
you
tough.
fledglings handle this?
We're gonna do another Sledgehammer. And then we could pop off with Aircraft. Let's start with Exile Breaker. See if you can knock them out quickly.
One more. I'll finish it. Excel Breaker!
Okay, that didn't break them though. So in the meantime, with Rain Slash and see if we can get some broken ice here. Okay, we broke both. Okay, cool. Perfect.
I got this.
Now we can do Brilliant Shot. That should do quite a lot more damage.
Cast a spell on you. So pretty. Brilliant shot! I may have gone a little too far.
Yeah, that's also, I think, paralyze them and stun them a little bit. To be able to do a critical,
It's down.
do assist.
Keep it up!
And
Very
if
well.
we're clever enough here, we could probably pull off a team wipe
It's down.
with a burst ability.
Okay!
Got it.
And we all go all out on them. Okay, that knocked them both below the threshold, so we should be good. Should be good.
What fun.
They look like they're not even hurt.
Indeed. They have quite a bite to them.
They're acting like we're nothing to them. It's better to assume they're conserving their energy.
Why the hell are you two playing around?
Oh yeah, she is. Ha!
Stop wasting time before our main enemy shows up. Ah, you're here early.
And so ends our fun.
I think it's her name was in the previous one is Duvili. Duvili the Swift, I think.
That's the head knight of the Stallritter.
Duvali the Swift.
Ah, that's
Should be trouble.
I don't remember something.
She may be kind of a ditz, but she's fast.
Who are you calling a ditz? Cocky little hatchling. Ines, Anea, we'll put a stop to them with our Radiant Star Formation.
No, all three.
Very well.
Don't hate us for what's about to happen.
It's just like before. That the best you got? Bring it on!
Prepare for...
Not so fast.
Oh, that voice sounds so familiar. Oh, here we go. Regional class. Yep. That looks like Sarah to me.
Goodness!
Million.
Sooner than we expected.
Eustace and Gaius too.
We made it.
Excuse us.
Oh damn, that looks almost different compared to the first game. So I've grown up a couple of...
How am I
been
not
like a
surprised?
few years or a few months been
Told
passed,
ya.
I guess.
Glory Hound.
Probably how. Yeah, Green Schwarzer. Standing strong again. And he's definitely had a
Instructor.
remarkable change.
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to be in the left wing?
The paths meet up here, so we decided to see how things were going for you.
Seeing all the paths firsthand, I understand why they call this fortress impregnable.
Leave them to us. We're almost there. See you again at the tower. Yes, instructor.
Thank you.
Fine. Just be careful.
Charging headfirst into your graves, are you? Don't say I didn't warn you. If you're insistent on challenging our lord, I will cut you down right here and now. 2 arms, class 7, Ashen Chevalier.
Nice if he's taking that title. Oh well. Definitely the intro prologue that we mentioned. And here we go. The new tale of the Erebonian Empire. Part 3. Where will it lead? Where would it go? Your guess as good as mine. Oh! Goosebumps already. Hot damn. Oh yeah. You get to see all the people. Yeah, there's you now. Kurt. Altina. Muse. And Ash. So these are like your class students, I guess, from the beginning. That are with you. Oh yes! The original class. Fuck, they've grown, huh? Yo, he's older now. Yeah, so we've got Cray, Carl. We're still gonna get some of the older characters coming in for appearances, I guess. Oh! Oh, Tara! Tara's back. Those two are from the very first game, and those are from the second game. Oh, shit! Like they tying up like all the games into like a one giant universe, or like one world. Doesn't this guy look familiar? Yeah, well we know you. Yeah, you two I know from the earlier other version of the game. You were from the first two. She's that knight that was at the top of that fucking fortress. So pretty much these must be the people we get to fight, eh? That's what Trials of the Sky and something else was the first ones that those characters are from. Oh. Yeah, I thought so. Prologue. Yeah, so this is pretty much how it begins. 3 months earlier. So that event is 3 months after where this begins. Okay. Seems like they got a similar plan to the rest. Here they got the train system going. That's cool.
The next stop is Leaves. Leaves. We will be stopped for...
The Leaves must be a new place. Haven't heard of it. Seems like everybody knows who you are. Mr. Popular. Maybe you should salute, not bow your head, I guess. Special freight car. Oh yeah, there's my boy! There's Velimar. Looking all pristine and clean. Glooming.
Have we nearly arrived?
Yeah.
Oh, all those months of battles and training that you won this.
Fortress this past month.
Huh.
And I'm sure this isn't exactly a first-class cabin either.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done. While resting, the drain on my energy is insignificant.
Okay.
Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder, I am more than happy to comply.
You know, I'd think there was a human in there if I didn't already know that was you talking. Thanks, Velimar.
You are welcome.
Now these two I've seen in the previous game, so...
Sure is.
For crying out loud. I don't know what all the fuss is about. Do they really need us to supervise unloading this junk?
Huh?
She was a lot younger.
Through a landing port.
Both of them were.
Wow.
I'd heard about him, but seeing one up close is wild.
Wonder what they're doing here.
A 7 ards tall humanoid weapon. Panzer Soldats or something, yeah?
No, I don't think so. Oh, this is the Ashen Knight, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected a civilian to know that, much less someone from outside Erebonia.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in things like this.
A little? Your whole family goes nuts for this kind of stuff.
That's an understatement of note.
But how'd you know we're not from around here?
You have just the tiniest sliver of an accent. I'm guessing you're from somewhere down south? Liberal, maybe?
No, that's where I knew them from.
Is it that easy to tell?
That's with Joshua and Estella, I think.
Bingo. So what? That makes you the Ashen Chevalier?
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that too.
Schwarzer, are you back here?
And that is my favorite best friend from the first 2 games. Yeah.
We'll be arriving in 5 minutes. Are you prepared?
Patrick. Things never went well with him, but we finally made our differences up.
All set. I'm good to go whenever.
Sorry for holding you up. We gotta get ready ourselves.
That's right. Thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome.
Who are those two? They didn't appear to be your everyday civilians.
He's changed a little bit as well. He's a lot more mature now, actually. Good to see you, Patrick.
They're from Liberl. I guess they're getting off soon, too. Something tells me I'll be seeing more of them at my new job.
You're gonna have a job now?
Oh, is that so? I admit, I have heard the rumors.
Now arriving at Leave Station. Leave Station. We will be stopped for 10 minutes to unload cargo.
Excited fan base.
It would appear little has changed. The Ashen Knight is as beloved by the masses as ever.
Well, I tried to lay low this past year. I've turned down all the interview requests I've been bombarded with.
It's little wonder then. For a young hero like yourself, such actions only serve to grant you an irresistible air of mystery. The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point, far outstripped the truth.
Okay, see, like the Northern War, that I don't know much about, since it seems like something new they've introduced now. Doesn't ring a bell to me, so it must be something that we'll hear about as we get through the game. Hopefully they make like a extra section or extra DLC or maybe a segment into that part, we don't know.
My apologies. That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
Must have been something bad.
No, it's alright. It's just something I'll have to deal with. Thank you, Patrick. For the last year, no, last 2 years, you've helped me out more times than I can count.
Okay, so what's it like, a year, 2 years have passed from the previous? Okay, makes sense.
Well, that was sudden.
Wow, look at
I've
that.
simply been performing my duty as a member of the glorious Class 1. Of course I could spare some consideration for a hapless
There we go.
classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate. One who has unreasonable tasks thrust upon him on a near daily basis, yet somehow manages to triumph regardless.
And you said I was sudden. You're serving as the deputy of the Marquis's family in Ordis now, right? I'm sure that's no walk in the park either, but I know you'll give it everything you've got.
But of course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea. I recommend you do the same for whatever may come at your unique new workplace. And seeing as she is not so terribly far, do be sure to keep in touch with Lady Elise.
Ah, your sister.
Perhaps you might even put in a good word.
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
When eventually his sister, he goes into like this protective brotherly mode. So funny. You're never gonna get any luck there, Patrick. I doubt it.
Take care. Hope to see you again soon.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh yes, it nearly slipped my mind. About that pledge Class 7 made 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I hope to see it come to fruition.
I do hope so too. I miss them a lot.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Prologue. Spring once again. So it begins pretty much. Hopefully it's like the other ones where you've got the dates and times. Seems like it probably will lead like that way.
Well, here I am.
Reminds me of Trista a little bit, actually. Nice and cozy little town, village. You know, just trying to figure out like where is this place. Like they say, it's a few miles from where Elise is. Something close to the capital, I guess. Oh, frame rate drop. A little bit of that lag. Oh yeah, the Heimdall suburb. So it's pretty much somewhere by the capital, but more to the suburbs, I think.
I've never been to the suburbs west of Heimdall
there we go.
before.
Oh, so it's west.
Almost reminds me of Trista.
No, you said it.
There are even lino flowers blooming here.
Damn. Yeah, you see, it does look very similar. You know, the academy, you know, all the fun things we went through in the first two, you know, meeting new friends. Yeah. Now that was a sad part.
Trista. And the academy. I wonder how everyone who's still there is doing. And how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty.
Oh shit, did he return to the army now?
I never would have dreamed something like that would happen.
Yes, that looks like what, the academy.
That must be it there.
Behind me all the way in the background.
I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Reed?
Now that voice sounds familiar.
Huh?
It's Toa. And maybe Toa. She's like the shortest.
It really is you, Rain. Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now. Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you.
Toa?
Now what is she doing here though?
Oh, did you not recognize me either?
Toa Herschel.
I definitely haven't gotten taller,
Nope.
but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm. Or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Hold on.
Yep, right on that.
It's just, well, we haven't seen each other in a while, and I could never get a hold of you. Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work?
Feels like they're gonna be working together.
I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
Bingo.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I thought you already knew.
No.
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here. But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
Same for me.
Well, anyway, congratulations on graduating, Rain.
Class president and assistant back together again. This is like what? Like first two games you were like always helping her out, and now you're back again together.
I'm sure there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you. But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Thanks, Toa. Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine. Remember what I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
She hasn't changed a bit.
Nope.
So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right? What's our new workplace like?
Well, I I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position, but I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready. Have you already met all of our colleagues?
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive. I'll introduce you to them.
Typical.
But brace yourself, okay?
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you. Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thors and get through this.
Roger that. Oh, we're here.
Now, who would have thought you would become a teacher when going through graduation? Thought maybe you would have joined the military or something, but he became a teacher. Okay, that's awesome.
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
This is the main entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Reen, to the newly established Thors Military Academy branch campus in Leeds.
So it's like a secondary campus then, the main campus. So would it be like the second class? Like in a new training group? Oh, frame rate. Bing, bing. Okay, this is pretty big. Looks like a garden area. Tactical conference room. Okay. Must be where we meet up and discuss tactics and stuff, I guess. Okay, there, we've got some new people. Hello?
Reen Schwarzer, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
I am Michael Irving of the Railway Military Police.
Ah, the RMP.
Branch campus though it may be, I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Well, well, lucky me. Didn't expect to run into such a celeb at a place like this.
From the second game, I
Name's
think.
Randolph Orlando. Got transferred here from the
part of
Imperial Army Crossbell Unit.
Arc, but previous arc.
I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
Reen.
I'm Reen Schwarzer, just a rookie who recently graduated from Thor's main campus. Pleased to meet you, Major Irving, First Lieutenant Orlando.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier. But keep in mind, we're not looking for heroics from Divine Knights here. We're only interested in your aptitude as an instructor.
Understood. He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here. Not to mention...
That look tells me you know a bit about my sordid backstory. Been peeking through the Intelligence Division's files, I take it.
Yes, I can't deny it. From what I could tell, it was a pretty complicated situation that sent you here.
Not as complicated as yours, I'm sure.
Anyway, all of us instructors are here now. Major, Instructor Randolph, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Indeed. I'm curious to see what you'll bring here. Especially after you turn down a position with us. I've been curious as to why.
So you knew about that?
Oh, that's so? You must be better than you look for the RMP to roll out the red carpet. I heard you graduated early. What are you, like 17 or something?
Actually, I'm 21.
What? Nuh-uh. You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
4 instructors. That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Are we going to teach the entire curriculum among us, though?
Correct. There aren't many students, but it will still require great work on our part. Training, lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks. We will, however, receive assistance from the special advisor and the principal.
Oh.
We have a special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well, let's just say that out of all the people in this great big empire, I never thought I'd meet someone quite as intense as our principal.
Really?
Try not to be too shocked, okay? You've actually met her before, Reen.
Thank you for waiting.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Oh, yes. You know, what about you? In the second game. And then the Professor guy we know as well.
Whatever is that slack-jawed expression for? I believe we met during the Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face?
No, I remember you.
Not that I give a whit either way.
No, of course not. It's good to see you again, Professor Schmidt. I've always appreciated how you helped me with Valamar's Tachi.
As I said before, save it.
It's all the same as ever.
Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research. Do endeavor to make yourself useful to me, Schwarzer. Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
He was one of Professor Epstein's disciples, right? Or maybe not. We sure he ain't some faker?
No, he's the real deal.
I'm starting to understand why I got hired here in the first place. I never imagined I would meet you here.
Oh, it's been about half a year, hasn't it, Schwarzer? Well, since we've all gathered, allow me to say a few words about myself. During the Civil War, I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance.
Uh-huh.
I then oversaw the Northern War, resulting in the annexation of Northumbria.
Okay, that gives us more information of the Northern War. So she was involved with you, and Ambria is Sarah's home, I guess, where she's from. She's from Ambria somewhere. I don't know if it's north or the whole of Ambria.
But you may think of me as Aurelia Le Guin, principal of Thor's
Aurelia
branch
Le Guin.
campus.
Huh.
Reen.
Like Reen is like shocked.
All that packed into one woman.
Yep. One dangerous package.
Guess it's not so crazy for you to be here after all, eh, Major?
Principal Le Guin, it's time. Shall we proceed?
Yes, let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring them to the grounds.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you soon, Reen.
Bah.
Alrighty, let's see what kind of guys and gals we got.
Guys and gals we got.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
Late? To what?
To our entrance ceremony, of course.
What? I had no idea.
That would be because we set the date and time without telling you.
Oh, that's nice, eh? Just leave me in the dark.
You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no? Show them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
It's starting to seem like the rumors about this place being difficult weren't exaggerations. Alright then, I should probably put these on.
Put what on? Glasses? Oh damn. Get to meet our students. Oh, they're all lined up neatly, tidy. Good to see a whole... Okay, there's the ones we saw in the prologue. Probably with all their own different backgrounds and where they're from. Yep, here come the faculty of hell.
Oh, that woman.
Isn't she the Golden Rakshasa?
And that black-haired guy.
Wow, he's super famous.
Huh, it's him.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
Oh dear. How unexpected.
The Ashen Chevalier.
No way.
Yes, we.
What?
That girl is...
So, well, they remember her. Okay.
Attention! I will have silence! We will now begin the entrance ceremony for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. The opening speeches will be omitted. We will begin by announcing class assignments. First, Class 8, Combat Tactics. The instructor is Randolph Orlando.
Ah, cool.
Right. Step forward when I call your name. Jessica, Wayne, Sydney, Maya. Ash, Freddie, Gustav, and Leonora. You 8.
Next, Class 9, Military Finance. The instructor is Toa Herschel.
I'll call out names now. Sandy, Kyrie, Tita, Louise, Tatiana, Valerie, Muse, Pablo, and Stark. There are 9 of you in total.
No, she gets quite a lot in her class.
Class 8 and Class 9. Combat Tactics and Military Finance. Then the ones left over are...
Do I get only 3? What
Silence!
is this? What is this?
We will now have a word from our principal. Principal, if you would.
I am Aurelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus. As some of you are new to Erebonia, not all of you may be familiar with my name. That, however, is of little concern to me. A few of you may have noticed already, but I'll spell it out for the rest. This school is a trash bin.
What? A trash bin? Why? He was like, what?
Thor's main campus will be welcoming the Crown Prince this year. As such, it will go through heavy reform. This campus is a place they can toss aside those deemed too troublesome, or those with problematic backgrounds.
Okay, so we like the outcast.
Just like that, all of you, our instructors, and even myself, are here because we have been tossed aside.
Oh, fuck.
Hey now.
No, Principal Le Guin, that is far too...
However, there is a saying, be ever vigilant as though the world is a battlefield. Such Such a mindset is difficult to learn in times of peace. However, the situation we find ourselves in is a perfect environment for it. Those who lack the resolve to better themselves, to reforge themselves in the fires of adversity, leave now, or you run the risk of leaving later, in Adios's arms. Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreikels.
Yep, school's motto. Gives me goosebumps every time they say it. Okay, so they separated.
Well, I'm nice and overwhelmed now, but...
Just where are we supposed to go? General, Principal, could I get you to announce the final class?
Huh? Very well. We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6, with our own classes 7 through 9. The 3 of you make up Class 7, Special Operations.
Ah, we're back to Class 7 again. Yay!
Your instructor will be him, Reen Schwarzer.
Get back to the spit class. That must be entertaining. They seem pretty capable in the prologue. Bing, 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 bing. This is Eindel. I'm pronouncing that correctly. Maybe they'll say it.
I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable. As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
Yes, sir.
So, she's a student here after all. I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before. But more importantly... That we're Class 7 is clearly no coincidence.
Nope.
Only 3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
In one...
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbal technology and features variable difficulty levels.
Sounds cool.
As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
What?
Monsters? That's a joke, right?
Doesn't seem like a trick to them.
No, I understand. Special operations, indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name.
Yeah.
And it's not just for my students either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here. But what the heck is all this crap? This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell. I've yet to accept the situation, but I understand it now, at the very least. Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the three of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instructions.
Ah, the courts. Master courts. That's pretty much similar to how the first game started.
I will explain their qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus 2.
Okay, now I got the Arcus 2.
Understood.
Upgraded model.
Bah, finally we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Huh?
Yes.
10 minutes. So instead of like the classroom training area that we have actually a fucking keep now.
Damn. Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. As soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place. That extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
I'm not mistaken, part of the like Bracer Guild from the previous
I'd say
game.
that's up to you guys, you know? You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
Oh, there we go. They use A rank. It's like the same as Sarah. Music and stuff gets me every time.
A facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor.
Yep, it does.
So how much do you already know?
Yep.
Nothing too specific. The above ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side, and the below ground area is still being expanded.
Are the two of you already acquainted? We are. I just had no idea she'd be one of my students. But that's neither here nor there. Let's start with introductions while everything's being prepped. I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time to speak with you two yet. I'm...
Why even bother introducing yourself? We all know you're Reen Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier. The big hero who put an end to the Erebonian Civil War when he was just a student. Not to mention the occupation of Crossbell. I'm sure everyone in Erebonia knows who you are. Probably everyone in Crossbell, too.
You don't like me.
In addition, you resolved incident after incident across the Empire as part of your schoolwork. Then, during the Northern War last October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius to annex North Ambria.
Oh, and the other general. Oh, okay.
Le Guin? Like, our principal? Wait, what? And he helped occupy North Ambria?
He wants to kill me.
That's erroneous. The actual circumstances were...
You're both very well informed. Though calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting as an instructor here at the branch campus today. I'll be overseeing martial arts and Panzer Soldat training outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history.
Yeah.
That is, of course,
So
in addition to being the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations. I'll go next.
Oh, it's Vanda.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital. I've heard more than just the common stories about you. You're a Vander? That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's... Mueller is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them, right up to my hair. Yeah. It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build. By the way, are those glasses fake?
Yeah.
They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them. Oof.
Fashion is clearly not their intended function.
All right, I get it. They don't look good. No need to rub it in. Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
Fine. Oh, brother. I'm Una Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police Academy. And honestly, I'd rather not be here. But if that's how it's gonna be, then I'll just have to make the most of it.
Ah, Crossbell. I had my suspicions. So, when you say police academy, you're talking about the military police academy, right?
There was no military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it. Are you saying I can only call it by the official name the great and powerful Erebonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I was being insensitive.
Well, I might have overreacted, but I still don't accept that name.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
I'm last then. Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Straightforward, eh?
Isn't that classified?
My affiliation with them ended upon my enrollment here, on paper. Please, think nothing of it.
I feel as though I've just heard something I shouldn't have.
Probably shouldn't have heard any of that.
The Intelligence Division is pretty hardcore, isn't it? Hold up! What do you mean, on paper?
Slip of the tongue. Oops.
There's that snark.
Thank you for waiting. Preparations are now complete for the Level 0 Einhell trial. If you haven't already, please set your Arcus 2s now.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student, like us. Understood. Give us just a moment. Each of you were given one of these, right? Ah, that.
I was sent one, but I haven't turned it on yet.
It's a battle orbment. Normal battle orbments are personal devices that link with their user and can produce a variety of effects. They can improve your physical abilities and allow you to cast orbital arts, among other things. But this is the newest model, the Arcus 2. It has a few additional functions. Interesting.
It's a little different from the Enigma models in Crossbell.
To be precise, they are the product of a collaboration between the Reinford Company and Epstein Foundation. I assume these models are combat ready?
Yeah. I'll explain how they work. Now, each of you take one of these.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some master quartz. I'm sure we're gonna get some we always get.
The Enigmas did have these.
The basics should be the same. Go ahead and set your master quartz in the central slot. Yes, sir.
Here?
I should set mine while they're at it.
So these are the openings. Okay, so this was a little bit changed a little bit, I see. You can add more stones and stuff to it. More quartz. And then upgrading is the same, and then when the level upgrades, then you get like a boost in power. So that's pretty cool, they got different ones, as usual. So let's have a look here. Okay, so story objectives for the navigation is normally on the bottom of the map. You can stand on that down arrow. Okay, so I'm gonna set my quartz. So ornaments. That's my arts I currently have equipped. Okay, so there is my one. So you get a secondary one. That's cool. Probably don't have anything else to equip in it. So that's basically that. Equipment wise, pretty basic, same as all the others, it's the accessories and all. That seems like the basics.
Whoa!
I can feel it working. Now that you've set your master quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat. Alright.
Okay, now this is new.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
This guy.
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red lab? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter. It's time we saw what Class 7 Special Operations is made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
Sounds like he wants to make us fail straight off the bat, give us something dangerous.
Hey, watch the floor!
Oh my goodness. Same as the first one.
What?
Reed, you didn't fall for it this time.
And brace for the landing. Altina, you?
Clown Soleus.
Oh, she's okay. She's got a freaking.
Never mind.
But the other two did not see that coming.
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up?
It was Yuna, correct?
Huh?
Oh lord. History has repeated itself. It's not reinstated this time.
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
You can see the sniper.
Well then.
Oh my god, he says the same thing.
Repeats itself.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Rin.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression.
That was between him and... Oh my gosh. Why? Ooh. Elisa and him had a bad experience.
Wow.
And now it happens again.
I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
Of course she's gonna hit you. Who wouldn't?
Very admirable. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more. So I think I'll take you up on that.
Nice one. You know all too well how that felt.
Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh!
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky.
Not unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
I see. He's so mature for his age. Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Ooh, Jewel Blade.
2 swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety. But that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
I didn't realize.
I'm still not down for all this. But I get it. This is a military academy, so here you go.
Another dual wielder.
Huh. You use side handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that. What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers, special tonfa with guns installed. Developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
Oh, so you can shoot with both.
Intriguing weapon.
That's cool.
Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though.
Ah, that's cool.
Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Well, personally, I agree, but...
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose so. That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Okay, let's just go.
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
So wow, that's quite a big introduction. Okay, well, we got the notebook again. And this we normally can have a look at, see what he recorded. So there's our battle status. I think cooking is still one of the things in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Fishing, I think, is another one. That's pretty cool. Navigation. Going to expand the map. We got our party orders where we can actually change the tacticians and all that type of stuff.
The entrance is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
Map.
Yes, sir.
Everything else is standardized. Well, we'll leave it there for today. The first introduction into the game. Seems like there's still a lot more training to do. Like this is like we did the prologue to the game. Well, is it prologue was prologue was that part. And we probably must just get back into this. So we'll see what happens on the next one. Give it a little bit of a save, you know. Okay, so we got save done. And yeah, then we'll leave it for there. Adios, check on the next one. Sizzle. Keep safe.